Hare Krishna. Don't just surrender the intelligence, surrender with the intelligence too. Sometimes some people think that surrendering to God means that I can no longer use my intelligence. I simply become like a robo or a slave who has to unthinkingly simply obey its master. And that way, some people think that surrendering to God means rejection of the intelligence. However, this is a complete misunderstanding of surrender. We see this in the narrative arc of the Bhagavad Gita. If we see in the beginning, Arjuna surrenders to Krishna. Right in the start of the Gita in 2.7, Arjuna surrenders and he says, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava prichami tvam dharma sammudha chetah yashreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyaste ham shadhimam tvam prapannam. So he says, Karpanya dosho, that because of miserly weakness, I am overwhelmed and I surrender to you. Shishyaste ham shadi, I become your disciple, please instruct me. So here Krishna has surrendered to, Arjuna has surrendered to Krishna, and after surrendering, what happens after that? Is it that Krishna simply makes Arjuna into a slave, telling him do this, don't do this? No. In fact, Arjuna's question also, Arjuna's very attitude in surrender is, yes, I am surrendering to you, but I am surrendering to you so that I will become enlightened. And then Krishna speaks the whole Bhagavad Gita, and within speaking the Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna answers Arjuna's many questions. And at the end of the Bhagavad Gita also, what does Krishna tell Arjuna? If you look at 18.72, at the end of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna asks Arjuna, Kachide tachutam partha tvai ekagrena chetasa Kachidagyan sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. So he says, Arjuna, Kachidagyan sammoha. So Arjuna, have you heard carefully? Kachideta shutam partha. Arjuna, have you heard how? Ekagrena chetasa. Have you attentively heard this? What I have spoken? Kachidagyan sammoha. Your ignorance and illusion. Pranashtaste dhananjaya. Has it been destroyed, Arjuna? So Krishna is concerned that Arjuna understands his message. And this is 18.72, 10 verses before that, roughly in 18.63, Krishna says to Arjuna that now you deliberate on this and then decide what you want to do. Vimrishyaitadasheshena yathechasitha kuru. So the point is that, and after this, Arjuna tells Krishna in 18.73 that now I will do your will. My doubt is gone, my composure is restored, my memory has come back, and now I will do what you want me to do. So, Karishe vachanam tava. So the point here is that Krishna does not reject, Krishna does not expect Arjuna to just reject his intelligence. Krishna expects Arjuna to redirect his intelligence so that it is in harmony with him. So God, our intelligence is God's gift to us and we are meant to use it. But how do we use it? We use it in accordance with God's will. So when Krishna tells Arjuna to fight the war after the Gita, it is not that Krishna makes Arjuna move like a slave. Arjuna uses his enormous knowledge of archery and his enormous martial skills, which are all based on intelligence, to fight expertly. So similarly, when we surrender to Krishna, it is not that we have to give up our intelligence. Rather, we surrender with our intelligence. That with our intelligence means we understand that yes, my intelligence is not God, but my intelligence is a gift from God. So I am not meant to reject the intelligence, but I am meant to use it in the service of the Lord. When we approach the intelligence with this attitude, when we approach Krishna with this attitude, then we use the intelligence to understand Krishna's message, use the intelligence to apply Krishna's message, we use the intelligence to share Krishna's message, and we use the intelligence to relish Krishna's message, not just Krishna's message, his glories. When we hear his pastimes, there is so much nectar to be had if we understand and appreciate the depth of love and reciprocation and compassion that is manifested in those pastimes. And all this we can appreciate with our intelligence. So we don't surrender the intelligence, we surrender with intelligence. We don't see surrender as a rejection of the intelligence, but simply as a redirection of the intelligence. Thank you. Hare Krishna.